Welcome back. The problem is great, but the good news is there is an answer. In greater numbers than ever before, Northland children and adolescents are dealing with depression and anxiety, and some, as young as 8 years old, are committing suicide. St. Louis County had the third highest number of children in Minnesota who needed help for mental health issues in 2008, according to the State Department of Human Services. And in the past year, the Human Development Center has seen a 29% increase in the number of new children served. Tonight, the Duluth News Tribune and Fox 21's Nicolette Helling show you the problem and share the stories of those who are affected, plus a solution one foundation has for the Northland.
During the years Aaron Tonder of Two Harbors struggled with depression, his parents did everything they could think of to get him help.
We went from doctor to doctor to doctor and program to program, and just he never got the help he needed.
In October of 1999, Aaron called his parents to say goodbye. 3 days later, search parties found the 19-year-old's body near a gravel pit less than a mile from the family's home.
It was absolute hell.
There's, things all around us that remind us of him.
Aaron couldn't get the type of help he needed, and stories like his are on the rise. Suicide is the number 3 killer of children ages 10 to 14 in Minnesota, according to the Minnesota Department of Health. And in St. Louis County, from 2006 to the present, 15 people aged 25 and under have committed suicide. At younger ages than ever seen before, the Northland's children are suffering. Kamara Langenbrunner of Cloquet was 8 when she started hearing voices. Those voices were telling her to hurt herself.
I knew it wasn't going to go away.
Can we pass?
When Kamara's mother, Erin, tried to get her daughter help, mental health professionals told her she would have to wait months.
It was so frustrating. I was calling hospitals, I was calling just every emergency mental health line that I could, and it was just more, she's 8 years old, she's not going to do anything. She can wait a couple months to see a therapist.
Northland mental health professionals and treatment programs say they are doing the best they can with what they have.
But it's not enough.
Rick Gertzema is one of only a handful of child and adolescent psychologists in the region. If you want your child to see Gertzema, you'll have to wait at least 3 months.
The need is tremendous. The need is tremendous.
Gertzema hopes the reason mental illness is on the rise is because people are less afraid to come forward now than in the past. He can't know that for sure, but he does know the number of people able to help those kids is not increasing.
We can put a Band-Aid on it, so to speak, by getting them into crisis intervention, but that's not going to change the long-term problem. It's really not, that's not treatment.
Miller-Dwan has the only inpatient and partial hospitalization mental health programs for children and teens in the region. Long waiting lists tell them what they have isn't enough.
We can choose to look away from a problem, but it doesn't go away.
Miller-Dwan hopes to raise enough money to build a new partial hospitalization facility for Northland kids. This is their project model, Clara's House, a successful treatment program in St. Cloud.
They are doing something innovative. It's one of the few places in the United States that is.
By providing the space, Miller-Dwan hopes to serve up to 60 youth a day, compared to the 13 they see now. They also hope the unique facility will attract more child and adolescent therapists to help meet the need.
I think we could change the face of what we deliver in northern Minnesota. And I think we could become a model for all sorts of other programs.
17-year-old Betsy Johnson has struggled her whole life with depression and bipolar disorder. Over the past 2 years, she's burned and cut herself and dealt with anorexia and bulimia. When she was 15, Betsy attempted suicide.
I was just mad and angry, and I just wanted to be done.
Betsy is one of the few who was able to get the help she needed, receiving treatment at Miller-Dwan 8 times. Thanks to that help, Betsy's life has completely turned around.
Still so weird to me that I'm graduating, because for the longest time, I didn't even see myself living to graduation.
The opportunity for a success story like Betsy's is exactly what the Northland hopes to bring to its children and teenagers. Parents like Aaron's know the Northland can't wait much longer, because each day that slips by is one more day we are losing our children.
I just think how many young people are we going to lose before that thing's built? Is it worth waiting?
We can't have kids dying. We can't have kids going untreated. That's the future. The way that we deal with kids today is our tomorrow, and we need to pay attention to that.
With photojournalist John Thane, I'm Nicolette Helling, Fox 21 News.
Wow, such powerful stories there. If you want to help in the fight to save the Northland's children, please call the Miller-Dwan Foundation. The number is 218-786-5829. And that number, by the way, is also available on our website, fox21online.com. And if you know someone, or if you are experiencing a mental health crisis, or if you just need some help or someone to talk about mental illness, call these numbers on your screen for help. You can also find those also online, fox21online.com.